The afternoon in Marbella was bathed in golden sunlight, the kind of light that made the richest of the wealthy shine and hid the shadows of their secrets. On the terrace of the Mirador Real Hotel, a place where drinks cost more than a monthly salary, walked a tall man, with a haughty smile and a freshly pressed zoot. Adrián Montiel, a businessman obsessed with appearances and being admired. Next to him, arm in arm and wearing a red dress that looked like liquid fire, was Tamara, his brand new wife. She was 10 years younger than him, had the figure he always showed off, and had the confident attitude of someone who believed they had won the jackpot. "Darling," Adrián said arrogantly, "prepare yourself. Today everyone will talk about you. This gala is the most important of the year." Tamara smiled, delighted to be the star he needed to feed his ego. What neither of them knew was that very night, someone else would shine even brighter. Someone who had left Adrián's life, but not his destiny. His ex-wife, Elena Valcarcel. Chapter 1: The Fall and the Breakup. 3 years earlier, Elena had signed a divorce that destroyed her. She not only lost her husband, but also the company she had built with him. Adrián took everything from her with expensive lawyers, well-presented lies, and a loyalty that still made her skin crawl when she remembered it. "You are not enough for this world," I had told him the last night as I collected his bags. "Kiss. You are too simple. I need someone who looks like I can match." That simple one had been the deepest stab. Elena left the mansion without looking back. She traveled to Madrid. She focused on working as a consultant, rebuilding her life from scratch. No one knew that life was preparing a turn for her that she had not even imagined. Chapter 2: The Unexpected Inheritance. A year after the divorce, Elena received a call that would change her destiny. "Mrs. Valcarcel, we need you to come to the notary's office. It's about the will of her great-uncle Don Arturo Valcarcel." The man, with whom she had lost contact a long time ago, was one of the most discreet and powerful private investors in Spain. He lived away from the press and social networks, but he owned an empire made up of hotels, construction companies, and industrial parks. When the notary read the document, Elena could barely breathe. She inherited absolutely everything, but I didn't know what she was stammering. He followed in her footsteps. "Ma'am," the notary said with a warm smile. "I knew I had suffered an injustice. I always believed in you." From that moment on, Elena's name Valcarcel stopped being the silent woman with a broken heart, Etiquette. She became the new, powerful figure in business. The press began to mention her discreetly at first, more forcefully later, but she never appeared at public events. Easy. She had chosen to move stealthily. Until that night. The royal viewing platform would be her first official appearance since inheriting her. And to close the circle, the universe took her to the exact same place where Adrián would show off the woman who had replaced her. Chapter 3: The Ego Gala. The main hall was packed with businessmen, artists, diplomats, and young heirs who lived off of big names who esteems. Adrián walked as if he owned the world. "Look at us, honey," Tamara would tell him. "We are the most elegant couple of the night. There is no one who compares to us." Tamara felt as she always did. Several people approached to greet him, although half of them did so out of obligation. Adrián had a reputation for showing off too much, and for being disliked without realizing it. "They say someone important is coming today," an investor next to him commented. "The new owner of the Valcarcel Group." "And who is that?" Adrián asked disinterestedly. "I don't know," the man said, "but the empire she inherited is equivalent to 3 times your company." Adrián tensed 3 times. He felt a twinge in his ego. "There you go," he replied. "She's probably just another brainless heiress." Tima let out a frivolous giggle. Then, the lights in the room dimmed. The presenter stepped onto the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome tonight's guest of honor, the new president of the Valcarcel Group, Mrs. Elena Arana Valcarcel. And for a moment, the world stood still. Chapter 4. The entrance that stopped everyone. The door opened and Elena entered. She was wearing an elegant black dress with clean lines, which revealed the calm strength of her presence. Her hair tied back enhanced her features, and her eyes shone with a new, almost luminous confidence. People began to say goodbye, whisper, "It's her. I thought she was a model. How does the new prison guard look? Impressive." Also, flashes began to go off, but she continued walking with a firm step, as if her whole life had prepared her for this moment. Until her eyes met Adrian's. Elena felt a tremor in her stomach, but her face didn't show it. Adrian, on the other hand, paled. "No," he whispered. "It can't be." Tamara looked at him, confused. "You know her." But Adrian didn't answer. His lips trembled as if he were facing a ghost. Because he never imagined that the woman he despised, the woman he called simple, the woman he took everything from, would return as the most powerful heiress in the room. Chapter 5. The Encounter. Elena slowly approached them. "Good evening, Adrian," she said in a soft but firm voice. A voice that no longer belonged to the woman he had humiliated. Me," he stammered, swallowing. I didn't know it was you." "You didn't know many things," she replied with a restrained smile, Welinda. Tamara watched the scene without understanding. "Who is this?" Elena asked. "Asa," he looked at her politely. "I am your husband's ex," she said without rancor, but with an elegance that cut through the air. Tamara's eyes widened. Adrian tried to compose himself. "Elena, listen to me. I'm glad you're here," he lied, trying to regain control. "We can talk. Maybe we can." She raised a hand. "Adrian, don't worry. I don't need anything from you. I didn't come for you." The words pierced his heart as if given. Just then, the event manager appeared and bowed to Elena. "Mrs. Valcarcel, your table is set. You're the head honcho." Several glances turned to her in admiration, and in each one, Adrian saw something he would never have expected to see. Emile. Respect, recognition, and admiration for the woman he had underestimated. Chapter 6. The Fall of the Arrogant. All night, Adrian couldn't take his eyes off her. Elena spoke to ministers, businessmen, philanthropists. People lined up to greet her. Her name repeated itself like a powerful melody. Tamara, for the first time, felt invisible. "You're not paying attention to me," she complained. But Adrian was elsewhere. His mind burned with a mixture of jealousy, disbelief, and remorse. "She can't have changed that much," he murmured. "If she can," an older woman said at his side. "When a woman breaks free from what crushes her, she blossoms." Adrian felt that the sentence was a direct slap in the face. Chapter 7. The Final Conversation. At the end of the gala, he approached Elena in desperation. "Please, let's talk for just 5 minutes." She watched him. She looked tired, not physically, but emotionally, tired of the shadows of the past. 5 minutes, she accepted. They walked towards a silent balcony. "Elena," he said, in a broken voice, "I never thought you would go this far." "Because you never really looked at me," she replied. Adrian gritted his teeth. "I was wrong. I was an idiot, I know. But if you give me another chance..." She let out a soft, sad laugh. "I'm not here to fix your life, Adrian.